People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is that I have finally heard this man say something, and it actually manifests, and it is actually prophetic. I am speaking about your on excellence, the piece of SHIT. May I talk about Kevin Smith. Now, people, just to get an idea into the brain of a maniac, I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to a video that this man recorded on some sort of live, and then I am going to give my piece. Take a listen, take a look to this beautiful bean footage.
But I have the right to defend my life, and if it means that I have to put you back into the ground from whence you came, it means I'm going to have to send you on to hell very, very quickly. And I know many of us saying, oh, this man is talking all kind of things to kill people. I didn't say that to go kill nobody. I said you need to defend your life. And some of you have been brainwashed so long, you don't even realize that you have the right to defend your life. The time to pick up the sword is now. Remember that Yeshua walked with his disciples who had their sword. He told them to put it up because the time will come when you're going to need to pull it out. And so that time is now. Never bow to the beast system. Okay, let's see.
Now, people, when we listen to this man, we see that this man is obviously confused. This man is what we call Jekyll and Hyde. This man is what we call delusional, bipolar. This man is not talking what the Bible says. Of course, you're supposed to defend yourself. However, what happened to turn the other cheek? Now, people, why I say that this is the first thing that he said that actually came through. He told the people that, listen, if it comes down to it, any sorts of thing, he is going to defend himself. And people, we saw that on that fateful night, 2 Sundays ago, when the popo them stormed the building, kicked down the door, rush in, him and his combo started to blaze up all sorts of corn for the popo. And we saw that one of his friends was not so fortunate. However, he, like his sheep say, 100 corn bust off of him, and because of the power that was over him, he did not get hit. However, he got locked up, and he was on his way to be charged for illegal possession of a firepiece, 2 counts of takeaway, before and after, wounding with intent, and also illegal possession of a firepiece. Now, people, this man actually had a firepiece, a legal firepiece, I think. Cannot substantiate the claims, I am just assuming. However, whenever you use a legal firepiece in an illegal way, it makes it illegal possession of a firepiece. So therefore, it becomes the polar opposite to what it was. Now, people, you hear this man say, the people, they are so brainwashed to believe what the system tells them. However, he did not mention that as it pertains to brainwashing, as it pertains to brain FUCKING, manipulation, taking advantage of, fooling the people, he was the master manipulator. He was the Rajneesh, the top man. We are talking about all of fame. We are speaking about a psychological FUCKING of his sheeples. And that is exactly what he did for 10 years, because he has been practicing in Jamaica for in excess of 10 years, making hundreds of millions of Jamaican dollars, maybe even US dollars. So people, we see that crime actually pays in this case. However, people, like every other crime or criminal, it pays for a little while. However, sooner or later, you'll have to meet your judgment day. And people, we saw that in the case of this man, he met his Waterloo, point blank and period. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we saw that there was a video circulating on social media. And in this video, it seems as if there was a man that seems to be some sort of popo. I cannot validate or verify that he was. However, based on the fact that he was sending out a 21 gun salute to his fallen soldier, we are speaking about Mr. Iron and also the other 2 persons that were injured in that fatal day in which the car flipped with your and excellency, piece of SHIT, Kevin Smith. So people, take a listen, take a look at this video, and then I'll give my piece.
21 gun salute SQUADD. Anyway you're there.
Now people, when we watch a video like that, under the protocols of the JCF, Jamaica Constabulary Force, that would not follow it. However, there's a thing that is called unusual circumstances. There's a thing that is called emotional stress, emotional trauma that makes people do things that they are not supposed to do. However, it will get overlooked by the relevant authority, meaning the oversight board of the JCF, meaning the relevant authority that is in charge. Because people, the truth and the fact is that if you lose a loved one, especially a good youth, based on the information that I heard about Mr. Orlando Irons, I think his name is, therefore you're supposed to pay your respect, pay your due respect to this person because he lost his life, given the service that a popo is supposed to do. However, people, the truth and the fact is that this shows you that this man, this demon, this evil man, not only did he con purses out of millions of dollars, not only did he cause 3 persons to lose their life on that fateful night 2 Sundays ago, in which the place, the ark, got stormed, and then he basically tried to defend himself, or whatever him call it. And people, like I've always said, for every action is an equal and opposite reaction. So therefore, you know, so if you try to harm the popo, they are going to retaliate. And after the smoke clear, some of these persons, at least 3 or 2, they were not so fortunate. However, people, we see this man and his cross, his lifestyle. He went to the popo station. He was supposed to be transferred. And then we saw what happened that fateful day in the Bagua Gorge, in which him and an ex-officer and also 2 other officers were badly hurt. So people, me just show you, said this man is no sort of Christian. This man is no sort of savior. This man is no sort of whatever them want to say. He is just an evil demonic spell. He was what we call crosses. And people, we see say the crosses, it gone to hell. The crosses, it gone to the afterlife. However, it is too sad that other persons had to also follow suit. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next parts of my video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news is straight out of the files of prison, Big Yard, Jamaica. We see that prisoners, they have access to all sorts of contraband, and one of those contraband in which the relevant authority claim they are clamping down on is cell phones, smartphones. These criminals have access to any and everything, including money, including champagne, including all sorts of designer clothes, rate, you name it, they got it. So people, there's an artist and his name is Zebra. Zebra is presently doing 35 years to life for being a repeat offender of jumping over the fence of several women. He was caught, he was released, he had a very good dancehall career. However, people, he decided that, listen, music is not for me. What I like is what I like. What I like is forcing women to have SCX with me at gunpoint or whichever way possible. So people, I am going to let you take a look to this not so beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece.
See it there?
Yeah man, check this, check out the money and bet this. A mafia lifestyle. Biggest earth strong.
Yeah.
You don't know, Anatone.
Yeah.
We spend on the US and pound. Yeah. Forward and don't mess around.
Oh.
And the Zebra, the girl them treasure. Girl around with Peter for free, and we talk about that avenue, we talk about that lane. I love girl around. You know, yo, mafia thing. Biggest earth strong.
Now people, this is my disclaimer. Don't know when this video was made. However, the message is going to be the same. So therefore, you nitpickers that are always on my channel looking for something to nitpick about, find yourself a life, find yourself a wife, as a matter of fact, jump off a bridge. So anyways, people, it is quite obvious that these artists, whenever them get locked up, they are too comfortable in this big yard environment. It seems as if they don't miss the comfort of women, because especially in the case of Zebra, when he had a chance, he had money, he had fame. So therefore, I am sure that he could get some sort of woman, beat some sort of skittle. However, front is a front. Difference from a beach front, ocean front, sea view. You get the point. So people, me just say, we notice that these prisoners, they are too comfortable in this environment. We notice that these prisoners, it seems as if they don't miss anything other than freedom. And people, to me, freedom is the most important thing, because with freedom, you can do whatever you want. You have choices. However, people, we say they had the choice and then they gave it away for a little front. Like me say, beach front, sea front, bad front, good front. When you take away people front, it is never a good thing. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, me just show you, say, obviously we see people going at the big yard and them have concert, them have party, them have whatever. These artists are used for promotion of these parties and people. This is it, a next case, a next example. So people, I say this to say that all of the talk that we hear, the 9 days talk, that the system is clamping down and they're going to make sure that none of this happens anymore. It will not happen. Once we have corrupted people, once we have licky CEO or popo, there's always going to be corruption. And people, this is it, a next perfect example. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.